San Francisco 49ers fans, the excitement is real right now, and there is so much to unpack about how this team has been performing this season. From the very start, it has been incredible to see just how mentally tough and resilient this squad has proven to be. Losing key players like Nick Bosa or Fred Warner could have shaken the confidence of many teams, but the 49ers have shown time and again that they refuse to fold. The culture Kyle Shanahan has fostered in San Francisco is something special. It starts at the top, with a coach who values players who genuinely love the game. And it spreads through the locker room with veteran leaders ensuring that the mindset of commitment and perseverance stays alive on every single play. This is the foundation that allows the team to remain competitive even in moments when the front office isn't making all the moves fans might want. It is that culture, more than anything else, that has kept the 49ers in the mix as serious contenders in the NFC. The coaching staff deserves immense credit for what we are witnessing this season. Kyle Shanahan running the offense, Robert Saleh orchestrating the defense, and Brant Ber leading a reinvigorated special teams unit. All of them have demonstrated that preparation and strategy make a massive difference when the pressure is on. Football at the highest level is a game of adjustments and details, and these coaches have shown that they can outmaneuver opponents in critical moments. Some might point to Shanahan's past struggles in big games, but there have been plenty of playoff victories to balance that out, proving that when it matters most, he and his staff can rise to the occasion. This is particularly evident when you look at how the 49ers have handled tough matchups throughout the season, winning 9 games up until now because they've consistently executed better than their opponents in key situations. Offensively, the 49ers have been heating up at just the right time. The balance between a veteran-laden offense and a young, developing defense is becoming more apparent as the season progresses. While the defense has given up fewer points in recent games, showing growth and adaptation, the offense has carried the load and provided stability in high-pressure moments. Wins against teams like Carolina and Cleveland illustrate just how difficult the NFL is, where games are often decided by a single score. Even when facing challenging conditions or formidable opponents, the 49ers have consistently found ways to emerge victorious. Players like Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and George Kittle have stepped up, delivering performances that combine explosive athleticism with calculated precision. Whether it's McCaffrey's versatility in the run game and receiving game, or Kittle's ability to create separation and gain critical yards after the catch, this offense has become a finely tuned unit capable of producing in every situation. One of the key elements that makes the 49ers dangerous is the way the coaching staff adjusts to different opponents. Every week brings unique challenges, and the ability to read the chessboard and anticipate the other team's strategy has been evident in San Francisco's execution. Even games that could have been setbacks turned into impressive victories because of smart play calling and disciplined execution. A notable example was the game against Cleveland, where despite difficult weather conditions, the offense still managed to produce significant points, and the team as a whole demonstrated resilience under adverse circumstances. It is this combination of coaching insight and player adaptability that makes the 49ers one of the most dangerous teams in the league when it comes to playoff contention. Looking ahead, the final stretch of the regular season is critical, and fans should be hyped for the magnitude of what lies ahead. After the Week 14 bye, the 49ers face the Tennessee Titans, a team with playoff aspirations that will not make things easy. Then comes a Monday night matchup against the Indianapolis Colts, a franchise with a passionate fan base and a squad fighting for a postseason spot. Following that, the team returns to Levi's Stadium to host the Chicago Bears, currently the top seed in the NFC, a team running a creative and explosive offense with Caleb Williams at the helm. This game could very well determine playoff positioning for both teams. Finally, the season wraps up against the Seattle Seahawks, a matchup that might decide the division crown or the number 1 seed. Every single game in this stretch is massive, and the 49ers have shown that they can rise to the occasion in high-pressure environments, particularly with a veteran offense that has carried the team during times when the defense has been working through its growing pains. Special teams have also become a notable strength this season. Under the guidance of Brant Ber, The unit has shown significant improvement, which was crucial given past struggles. Key additions, such as Sky Moore, have provided dynamic returnability, contributing in pivotal moments to set up scoring opportunities. The kicker situation has been stabilized with Eddie Pinheiro and Matt Gay, ensuring reliability in scoring situations, which is crucial for close games. With special teams consistently performing around league average or better, the 49ers are benefiting in ways that go beyond just offensive and defensive play, adding an extra layer of competence and depth to the overall team performance. Roster moves and player development have also been significant factors in the 49ers' success. John Lynch deserves recognition for identifying impactful players at value and ensuring that depth is solid. Brian Robinson has contributed as a reliable secondary back. Sky Moore has excelled in the return game. Clelin Ferrell has provided pressure on opposing quarterbacks, and Keion White has added versatility and production from the defensive line. Even with rookies and young players experiencing typical ups and downs, coaching has been able to maximize their contributions, developing talent like C.J. West, Alfred Collins, and others who are starting to make their mark on the field. These strategic decisions and developmental efforts have allowed the team to maintain a competitive edge, even when facing injuries or challenging matchups. The offensive metrics highlight how balanced and effective this unit has been. The 49ers rank highly in total yards, passing yards, first downs, and completion rates, showing efficiency and the ability to sustain drives. While there are areas for improvement, such as reducing turnovers and enhancing the run game, the trajectory is positive. Wins against tough defenses, the ability to perform in adverse weather, and executing under pressure demonstrate that the team has matured and adapted as the season has progressed. Ultimately, the combination of mental toughness, coaching acumen, veteran leadership, and rising young talent makes this 49ers team formidable. Each game, each practice, and each adjustment reflects a franchise operating at a high level of professionalism and competitiveness. From offensive schemes to defensive resilience and special teams execution, everything is coming together in a way that could make the final weeks of the regular season an exciting display of championship-caliber football. Fans should be paying close attention, as this team is not just playing for wins, but for momentum and positioning that could define their postseason trajectory. As the 49ers move deeper into this crucial stretch of the season, the focus shifts to execution under pressure, particularly in games that have massive implications for playoff seeding and division supremacy. The upcoming matchups will test every aspect of this team, from offensive creativity to defensive discipline and special teams execution. Facing the Tennessee Titans after the bye week presents both a challenge and an opportunity. The Titans are a well-coached, fundamentally sound team that will not make mistakes for the 49ers to capitalize on easily. Yet, with Brock Purdy in command of the offense, Christian McCaffrey's dual-threat capabilities, and George Kittle's ability to create explosive plays, San Francisco possesses the weapons to dictate the tempo and sustain long drives, forcing the Titans to adapt to a game plan designed to exploit both weaknesses and tendencies. The importance of starting strong cannot be overstated, as momentum gained in this game could carry through the final 2 weeks, which are among the most intense on the schedule. The Monday Night Football showdown against the Indianapolis Colts represents another high-stakes test. The Colts, despite struggles late in the season, are fighting tooth and nail for a playoff berth, and their home crowd will provide an electric, hostile environment. Football at this level often comes down to who can perform under noise, pressure, and adrenaline, and the 49ers' ability to maintain composure in such circumstances will be vital. The offense will need to avoid mistakes while capitalizing on scoring opportunities. Brock Purdy's poise in the pocket, McCaffrey's ability to adapt in the open field, and Kittle's knack for finding soft spots in coverage will all be critical, while the defensive front, led by emerging stars like Clelin Ferrell and Keion White, will need to disrupt the Colts' rhythm and force high-leverage situations. In a game where a single score can dictate the outcome, every play matters, and the 49ers' preparation in practice and game planning could be the difference between a statement win and a narrowly missed opportunity. Returning home to Levi's Stadium for the clash with the Chicago Bears amplifies the stakes even further. This is not just a contest for wins. It is a potential playoff-deciding matchup with ramifications that extend beyond a single season. The Bears have been explosive, creative, and opportunistic, leading the league in turnovers forced, and their dynamic offense, orchestrated by a forward-thinking coordinator, demands consistent defensive attention. San Francisco's defensive adjustments, particularly in limiting big plays and containing the quarterback's mobility, will be under scrutiny. The offense must continue to protect the football, sustain drives, and execute in the red zone, as opportunities in close games will be limited, and capitalizing on each possession could be the key to victory. For a team with a young defensive core, balancing aggressiveness with discipline will be essential, and veterans like McCaffrey and Kittle will have to provide leadership both on and off the field. The final game of the regular season against the Seattle Seahawks could very well be the defining moment of the year. Everything, the NFC West title, playoff positioning, and momentum heading into the postseason, could hinge on this matchup. The Seahawks are a physical, disciplined team with a defensive unit capable of creating turnovers and a coaching staff adept at exploiting opponent weaknesses. This sets the stage for a strategic chess match, where every formation, substitution, and adjustment could tilt the balance. San Francisco's offensive line, healthy and cohesive, will need to provide protection against a talented pass rush while opening lanes for McCaffrey, ensuring the running game remains a consistent threat. Purdy's ability to read coverage, make quick decisions, and deliver accurate passes will be put to the test, while Kittle and other skill players must find ways to consistently beat coverage schemes designed to neutralize their impact. The special teams unit also enters the spotlight, as field position and momentum shifts often play a pivotal role in tight contests. Reflecting on the season so far, it is clear that the 49ers' ability to adapt and overcome adversity has been remarkable. After suffering a difficult loss to the Rams earlier in the year, the team responded with a string of wins that showcased resilience, intelligence, and skill. Brock Purdy's continued development has been crucial, demonstrating not only athleticism, but also an understanding of complex schemes and situational football. Christian McCaffrey has provided the versatility needed to keep defenses off balance, whether running, receiving, or blocking. George Kittle remains a matchup nightmare, consistently creating separation, gaining yards after contact, and serving as a reliable safety valve in critical situations. The combination of young talent stepping up and veterans providing stability has created a balance that allows the team to perform effectively even under pressure. Defensively, the improvements are tangible. The 49ers have managed to limit opponents' scoring, generate turnovers, and create pressure when it matters most. Players like Clelin Ferrell and Keion White have emerged as reliable playmakers, forcing quarterbacks into hurried decisions and contributing to the team's overall disruption. Young defensive backs and linebackers are growing into their roles, learning from the veterans and the coaching staff, while maintaining the discipline needed to execute complex schemes. The growth of this unit, despite injuries and changes, underscores the coaching staff's ability to develop talent and maximize performance. The synergy between offense, defense, and special teams is increasingly evident, creating a comprehensive approach to winning that few teams can match. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. San Francisco may be quietly shaking up its aerial attack, and the rumor mill is spinning faster than ever. Sources close to the organization suggest that the 49ers have officially signed wide receiver Mike Evans, signaling a potential seismic shift in the team's offensive strategy. While the details of the deal remain under wraps, insiders hint that this move could transform the dynamics of the passing game, giving the team a true go-to-target in the skies. Evans, known for his towering presence and ability to dominate in contested catches, has long been a favorite in speculative trade and free agency chatter. For months, whispers of his next destination floated around the league, but few imagine the West Coast as a landing spot. The addition of a player with his experience and reputation could send shockwaves through both the locker room and the fan base, who have been craving a dynamic threat capable of stretching defenses vertically. Analysts are already debating how Evans fits into the 49ers' offensive scheme. Some insiders suggest that quarterback dynamics could see a major evolution, with play calling potentially shifting to exploit Evans' size and downfield prowess. Others speculate that his presence may create opportunities for younger receivers, opening lanes and forcing defensive coordinators to rethink their coverage plans. Whatever the case, the buzz around this signing has become nearly impossible to ignore. Fans have taken to social media, fueling the speculation with every snippet of news, each tweet adding fuel to a fire that seems to grow hotter by the hour. Could this be the start of a bold new era for the 49ers' aerial attack? Or is it simply a high-profile experiment, a gamble to see if one proven star can change the trajectory of a team hungry for championship contention? One thing is clear: wherever Evans goes, attention follows. And now, San Francisco finds itself at the center of one of the most tantalizing storylines of the season. As murmurs continue and analysts pore over every possible matchup, the city braces for what could be a game-changing chapter in its storied football narrative. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.